In 1976, a broke mother of two walked into a bank and asked for a loan to open a tiny shop selling soap. The bank laughed her out the door. So she borrowed £4,000 from her husband's friend instead, and built that soap shop into a global empire worth over $1 billion. Here's the part that should blow your mind. She did it without advertising, without fake promises, and without testing on animals, when literally every other cosmetics giant was. Her name was Anita Roddick. Today, I'm showing you the 3 moves that turned one desperate woman's survival plan into one of the most disruptive business empires in modern history. Move number 2 is the one most entrepreneurs get completely backwards. It's 1976, Brighton, England. Anita's husband just left to ride a horse from Argentina to New York. Yes, really, leaving her alone with 2 young daughters and almost no money. She needed income fast, so she looked at what she already knew. From years of traveling, she'd seen women in Sri Lanka and Polynesia use cocoa butter on their hair and skin. So she opened a small shop selling naturally inspired lotions in refillable bottles, because she couldn't even afford enough packaging. That problem became her first accidental innovation. But luck didn't build the empire. 3 deliberate principles did. Turn your constraint into your brand. Principle 1. Anita didn't hide her limitations. She built her identity around them. Unable to afford enough bottles, she offered customers a discount for bringing containers back to refill. It wasn't a sustainability initiative, it was a broke woman solving a cash flow problem. But it felt honest, and totally different from the glossy department store counters. Real-world example. Patagonia later did the same thing with its "Don't Buy This Jacket" campaign, telling customers to buy less, repair instead of replace. That anti-consumerist stance became one of the most trusted brand identities in retail. Anita proved it first, by accident, then leaned in on purpose. Your limitation isn't something to apologize for, it can be the exact reason people trust you. Refuse the industry standard, even when it costs you. Principle 2. The one I promised you. Anita refused to play by her industry's rules, even when it was expensive. 1980s cosmetics ran on aggressive advertising and animal testing. The Body Shop did neither. No TV commercials, no promises of eternal youth. She said the beauty industry sold women false hope in a jar, and refused to lie for money. Instead, the brand grew through word of mouth and Anita personally telling the stories behind her ingredients. She also campaigned against animal testing years before it was popular, a stance that cost her retail partnerships. Real-world example. Tom's Shoes later built its whole following on the one-for-one giving model, values as marketing, not a bolt-on department. Anita proved this decades earlier. By the mid-90s, the Body Shop had 1,500 plus stores in 45 countries, built almost entirely without an ad budget. Stay loud, even after you've made it. Principle 3. Anita never went quiet once she had power. She got louder. Most founders soften after success. Anita did the opposite, using her platform to campaign for human rights, environmental protection, and fair trade sourcing, long before ethical sourcing was a marketing checkbox. She personally visited producer communities and paid above-market prices for ingredients like Brazil nut oil from the Cayupa people, cutting out exploitative middlemen. Real-world example. This is the exact playbook Ben & Jerry's later became famous for, using a growing company as a megaphone for social causes instead of staying neutral. The Body Shop sold to L'Oreal in 2006 for over $1.1 billion. She built an empire by refusing to shut up. So let's recap. Anita Roddick built a billion-dollar empire by 1. Turning her limitations into her brand identity. 2. Refusing industry norms, even when it was costly. 3. Getting louder about her values as she grew, not quieter. She had no money and no business degree. What she had was a refusal to lie to her customers, maybe the rarest business asset there is. If this story lit a fire under you, hit subscribe. Every week on this channel, we break down the real strategies behind the world's biggest empires. Tell me in the comments, which principle hit hardest, turning weakness into brand, refusing the industry standard, or staying loud after success? I read every comment, so drop yours below. See you in the next one.